Alright, let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Welcome. It's Saturday, April 1st. I promise I won't prank anyone. It's no prank. We got a half a foot of snow last night. Bubba has not got anything. So we'll just keep playing. I think that rivalry's still going. I guess we'll find out.
PGA Sports in association with the PGA
So
Tour.
how is everybody doing today?
The season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship.
The Travelers.
Pleased you could join us for this.
Yeah, so I think we got 9.5 tournaments left.
Luke, he'll be alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been.
But that's fine.
Impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So
the mindset's stuck on RNG.
Focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Well, let's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Nor can I.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
I'm gonna just pop a little bit of back on there and see what happens.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that's a lovely.
Hey, how's it going?
A birdie opportunity here at the first.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee.
Good afternoon. Glad you guys made it home safe. RNG's playing
just
already.
Missed that one. He sits
Thanks.
in first position.
Yeah, so I took. Yeah, I followed Kevin out, and he took the scenic way out of the parking lot. I should have just taken a left, but I was like, oh, he probably knows where he's going quicker to get to the main road. But I usually take 494, and a semi was stuck on the on-ramp, so I had to backtrack and go back and get my way back to 94 and then take 35. So after I got back on that, I was just like, we're just cruising. So yeah, it was lovely. It was a good time. Thanks for the invite. Yeah, it's no big deal. Hey, you stay there, ball.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Yeah, it's all good though. I made it. That's all that matters. Some people were driving crazy, but you know, as long as they don't hit me, I'm fine.
14-footer.
So we're just trying to get another tournament or two done today. I think
That's impressive.
no matter how
Just keeps
we play
extending his
this,
advantage over the field.
I think we have 9 tournaments left, and if I think I can finish this week no matter what. And then back to a Zelda game probably.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
That tree doesn't play. Yeah, you're going to see it again with Becca, right?
Bad line, this one. And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Let's see how that goes. They did an update, so I played some Gran Turismo this morning. They did an update on Gran Turismo and changed the feeling of all the cars. So it's like playing,
Now that finds him
like
in
I've been
first
playing the
place.
same track to try to just get the special cars, and it's like playing a new track.
Looking to ride the momentum
Yeah,
after coming off a
so I have to
birdie.
relearn how each car plays, and the tire wear is completely different. So I was just like, it was fine. I had fun. It was like, oh, I wasn't ready for this update. Took me off guard. It's like changing the physics in Super Mario Brothers.
Second shot here on the 4th.
Okay, so we'll just put a little backspin here and see how this goes.
That should find the surface.
Oh, it's still gonna kick past.
Outstanding approach.
Yeah, and I'm just, the only reason why I'm playing is to try to get the other cars.
Lining up the birdie putt
I
here.
mean, it's still fun, don't get me wrong. I probably would not play it that much if I wasn't trying to get, like, the special cars.
Looks good off the blade. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
We're bursting out of the gates, guys.
Here, Luke.
Still in the lead now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
We're just going to take a little bit off that and hopefully it sticks. Yeah, I'd count that as sticking.
We've known some good iron
I'm
players
really
today.
seriously thinking about playing A Link to the Past
Play
after
today has been absolutely
this game.
stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a
It's got a special
fantastic
spot in my heart
accomplishment.
for the
Great to
Zelda
watch.
games.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
Yeah, and it's on
We
the
are at the 6th hole.
the simulator for the Switch, so I might as well.
Tee shot is looking good here.
And then if I finish that before, I was saying, I am so excited for the arrows. There's a lot. The only thing that the only thing that is kind of I'm not sure about is
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
the ceiling
Getting ready to
the
press
ceiling
the-
jump. being able to jump through the ceiling. I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. I have to think about that some or play it. Okay, that didn't go well.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Wonderful shot.
But I like adding like different. Yeah, and I'm guessing it will be. My thought is, and
this is quality
this is all
play.
speculation
Short
because
drop
none of
on
us
the
played
leaderboard.
it. But my thought is only certain ceilings, and they'll figure out a way to block it if you need. If like that's probably.
Let's head to this
I'm
other
guessing
par four.
as a former developer, my guess is that the majority of the reason why the game got delayed so many times was because of the ceiling and the being able to merge
That's
objects
a high caliber shot.
and fuse them,
Playing from around
because they were trying to
150 yards here.
I'm guessing they had to figure out just to make sure nobody could break the game really bad, because those two things are probably really hard to code out and to make sure they're not broken.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
So I'm really interested to
Great
see
shot
how
into
that
the
works.
seven,
Yeah,
and a chance for birdie.
but I'm really excited for it.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Oh, didn't break.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
But I've got mine pre-ordered. I'm all set. They talked me into one of those little toy things that you can put on your controller to get bonuses or whatnot, and I don't usually do that, but I was like, for this one, I probably won't use it in the game. Yeah, amiibos. I probably won't use it in the game much, but I will probably have it behind me on my little display case.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Needs this to kick a bit left.
Not really, dude. Like Luke, seriously. Yeah, the amiibos. Oh, we're gonna play this one out. There we go.
Yes, anytime
I,
you can find the green and have a putt.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but I got a message from a friend that I haven't seen for
Setting up here with
probably
a very
15
long putt.
years.
This is what they have
Wants
left
me to
for
meet him in
birdie
San
here.
Diego to go to a punk rock show, and one, it's really expensive, and I'm not sure if that's in the budget this year, unplanned budget, and two, it's the middle of May, so it's 6 weeks away, and it's the release weekend of Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm like, spend a bunch of money in San Diego for a punk rock show, or play some Zelda.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great opportunity.
And I used to be into concerts, but not as much now, just because I'm not as... I never was really people-y,
here on the 9th hole.
but I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely not people-y after the last 2 years. Oh, I should have put a little more on it.
Down here.
Yeah. I clubbed up, actually, lady.
That was special. 8 feet to the cup.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's hard to justify thousands of dollars. Oh, look at that. That was RNG's really starting to kick in there.
Putt on the table.
It'd be one to go see a concert here with somebody I hadn't seen in 15 years and hung out in longer than that. But it's another thing to fly across country.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great
I
opportunity
don't know if that
to
makes
tee
any
that
sense.
driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
I'll probably hit the tree, but that's fine. I just struggle justifying that at all.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Solid
Over 300 yards from the tee as well.
Oh, she hasn't said that before.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, I struggle with
here on the 10th.
justifying those decisions. Like, yeah.
4 feet from the hole. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
I work hard for being able to enjoy my time off.
On the leaderboard with Colin Morikawa in second.
Definitely would not be on my top 10 places to go right now, San Diego.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
It is.
That was a beauty. Right against the hole. Well, that's beautifully judged. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Jackie, you know, I don't even like driving across town, let alone going across country.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped.
I struggle to get my mail. Like,
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That was wonderfully done.
That's fair.
To the hole.
Especially with, you know, last night's snow, it's just like, oh, look at that.
I was expecting you to hold that.
Yeah, so was I, Luke. Jeez.
Putting for a par
That was
here.
rude, dude. Like, look at how much less it broke right there.
After such a terrific shot in. After that hole, this player is currently in first place.
That's like, okay,
in second.
I'll admit, like, I had the computer on and I was debating shutting the computer down and running the errands I have to run today, or playing some golf and freeing the locks. I'll admit, I was like, nope, we're gonna play some golf, and then if I still have energy, then I'll go out. that was the thought process there. It's like, all right. Yeah, you have a errand you have to run. I have enough food to make it till tomorrow.
Second shot into 13.
Yeah.
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
I think right about there. Yeah, and my debate is I either do it today or tomorrow. So if I don't do it today, I have to leave the house tomorrow. We're gonna just speed this up. So I'll probably leave the house today, assuming the roads are okay.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
I'm happy with that.
Quite have the right stuff there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Dude, it was like a
Well,
30-foot putt.
Play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard. With Colin Morikawa in second.
I know. I'm not thrilled with that. Yeah. I was ready. I was ready for some warmer days. There was only a couple little piles of snow on the patio area, and I was like,
what are you seeing down there?
we're almost there, and then this
Down,
happened.
everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
It's like the year. Okay, so I interviewed in Denver before I moved there,
Well, good-looking shot
and
here.
it was like
That's
about
an
this
awesome
week or next week that we got like 18 inches of
tidy
snow
looking shot, that.
while I was out of town. Now it melted like 3 days later, but I remember we had this huge storm while I was in Denver
This
interviewing,
for back-to-back birdies.
and they were afraid that I wouldn't be able to. My flight would get canceled coming back,
Geez, making
and
this
I'd
look
have to stay
easy.
out there longer.
Surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they
Yeah,
are.
I'm ready to
in
wear
the standings.
shorts and short sleeves and just chill.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
We're attacking it. Rich, you talk like you don't even know me, man.
Wow, that's bold.
Shut it, Luke. I should have taken a little bit more off of it, but last time that I took more off of it, it ended up short, which was
Well, I think
fine,
they've just signaled
but
their intent, Rich, getting after that par 4 green in one.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole. Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, so
that was actually
close.
better with the triple break.
That's great golf there. So close to the eagle.
Oh, I'm sure that would be fun. I've already leaned on Nicole to
Our work here is
have more
done. Let's
barbecues.
head to the next hole.
I mean,
After that hole,
I
this player
I
is
masked
in
it
first
as I
place
want to see
with
Mika
Colin
more, but
Morikawa in
I
second.
think that would have good time with
Let's see what
everyone.
happens here at the 16th.
The difficulty with this tee shot, Luke, is the green is a lot smaller than what it looks. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Yeah, we're not going for the center of the green. Of course, I want to see Mika more too, but still.
Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
I can think of several things worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed. This is a par putt.
I think you need to put more guardrails in
And
that
maintain
statement,
top spot
Penny.
on the leaderboard. After that,
I'm guessing you can guess several things that are worse than leaving an uphill putt short as well.
that's nicely done.
Oh, that's gonna... Oh, what do we want to do here? We're gonna let that bounce through. Nope, we're gonna hit that in the water. Oh,
Wow.
thank goodness.
What happened there?
A bit
Yeah, my
short
thumb
with
slipped
that
off of the
effort.
controller is what happened there, Luke.
beauty of a chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's currently sitting in first place. It's time to tee off on the 18th
Man, we
hole.
played this first round
Should be
pretty
favored down the
pretty
right
quick.
hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
From around 140 yards here.
All right, well, let's club up one. First of all, throw a little backspin on there and see what happens. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck.
On the dance floor. Well played.
Hopefully, I know it's. I already know it's the wet, heavy snow. So, take breaks. Don't push too hard. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm sure we'll chat soon.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
Oh, it's been sparkling.
Thanks, you too.
Pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange.
Sounds good. I don't know. I'll probably play for 3.5 hours, but nothing too crazy. But thanks for stopping by. If I don't catch you, good luck on your errands.
And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be dealing with Bubba at all. Here's the final round of this tourney.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Getting some win this round.
Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because
I don't know if I would call that the worst right now.
You can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait.
I don't think it's going to be that nervy of a start. I don't know, chat. What do you think?
I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. That was a beauty. This putt coming up is for birdie. And with that,
there we go, nervy start.
They currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Oh,
this is quite an astonishing
Tiger's playing
performance
this
by our
tournament?
leader. Their advantage now out to
I
double
wouldn't
digits.
know.
I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Yeah, it is time for the second shot, isn't it? Just throw a little bit, and then that.
That dog will hunt.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
We're on hole 2. There's no way we could have done more.
After that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
I don't think lurking is quite the right term. Being up by like 20.
In this final round.
Like we're up by 20. I don't think lurking is the correct statement. I have ended up in the rough over there. That's why I pulled it to the right a little.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Okay, we can handle that.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
I still don't like that statement, and I don't know why I don't like that statement.
Range. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
It's a little cocky to say. I like how the whole crowd's like right where you're shooting. Like if you screw that shot up, somebody's got a concussion.
Standing up.
I'm just saying.
After a bunch of birdies.
Somebody has a concussion if you screw that one up.
Keep up the good form.
Okay, we're just gonna pop her right over here and see what happens. I'm okay with the 2-putt there if that ends up being that game. Yeah, look at how much the 6-mile-an-hour wind pulled it. The distance was right.
Nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henry?
Bubba's not even on the same hole. He's so far behind me.
Okay, steady now.
I can't see if it, like, how far I missed it by, but it definitely was not that much.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
So far, so good.
And in it goes for the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
Here we are at the 5th hole.
I'm just going to throw this here because I don't even mind if I'd have to chip that up.
Going with the hybrid.
If I don't get a good bounce, I really don't care. Because I'd rather chip instead of...
Shot.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like...
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
I don't know if my putt would have got that close.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Is that tree in the... Does that play?
Oh, caught up in some branches.
Yeah, it is in play.
Good shot there, Beamer.
I needed to check that out.
Second shot here on the 6th.
Yeah, I definitely needed to double check to see if that tree was in play.
Well, that's a
Not that
shot.
it's going to matter because I don't think I played this course again.
The 3rd shot.
Okay, we're just going to do that. And 6-mile-an-hour wind. Let's see if it plays like 6 or if it plays like 13. Okay, it plays like 3. I don't know, like, because it could. Yeah.
13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. And now that finds him in 1st place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Hey Trey, how's it going? Happy Saturday.
Well played, mate. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
You know, I'm not too bad, minus the fact that we just had a half a foot of snowdrop on us last night. I really am doing pretty good for that news.
Going with the 9,
to be honest, you know, other than that, you know, you just missed Jackie. She's out shoveling.
A wonderful shot.
And I'm having coffee and trying to avoid errands.
It's just about 3 feet away.
And I really wish that me telling you that I got a half a foot of snow was a prank, but it's not.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
I'll just pop her right there and see what happens.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
But Dungeons and Dragons was lovely. Yeah.
Nicely done. And this putt is for a big 2 on
Yeah,
the
we went to go
scorecard.
see Dungeons and Dragons last night, and like we were smack dab in a blizzard warning, and it took me an hour and 15 minutes to drive 18 miles. I just took it slow. Oh, drop.
Not a good line. An opportunity to make a par here. Well,
Yeah.
good play. This person is now in first on the leaderboard. Colin
You know,
in second. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
It's not a huge deal, but definitely probably not the wisest choice to go see the film. But everybody had bought their tickets, so we're just like, well, screw it. We'll just all drive really slow and just, make it out there. So, probably not the wisest decision, but I'm here. Violet's safe. Violet's my car.
Second shot here on the 9th hole.
Yeah. Not really. Nothing too crazy. RNG's been mediocre today. The first tournament, or the first round,
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
was really good. This one has had a couple of interesting, but yeah.
This one's for birdie.
Yeah, that's true. It reminded me a lot of my Colorado days, honestly, with how the snow was and how the roads were. The only thing is we didn't have as much elevation change, so it wasn't that bad for me because I'm used to doing that on a mountain. But that's kind of how default mode I went into is drive like I do in Colorado.
Let's see how it shakes out.
I should have pulled it more. You need to make it around that tree. That's why I did that.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
It's going to pull to the right a bunch, but... I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the spin I put.
Howling, but that didn't matter.
Good opportunity here.
So any big plans today, or are you just hanging out?
For another birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently in first position.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
I don't know if they can. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it, the other two emotes to refresh them. So if you were going to cash in the sub, I'm not saying you need to or when you should, but I don't know. Maybe I probably won't have time to work on anything stream related until Friday. I know I told you maybe hold off until I get to refresh them, but I don't know if I'll get time tomorrow.
Well, that'll play. –
And you don't have to use those points if you don't want to, too. I just was saying if you were planning on it.
Our leader is way out in front in this
Cool. Like I say, I'm not trying to tell you how to do it or not, but
let's see what happens here at the
it's going to be a week probably before I can get to anything. Just with how much stuff I got going on. Yeah, see there, the crowd, right where I'm about to hit. If I screwed it up, somebody's got a concussion. Oh, that really went.
Oh, come on, you're better than that.
Not really.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Wow, that was aggressive, Luke.
Going with the
that was like even more aggressive than he's used to.
Got
like
great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah, he like took it up a notch with that comment. I don't even know what to say.
Isn't it?
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulations.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Day awesome.
We're just going to fast forward that.
Steady on. 19 feet to the hole. That's a good putt to make.
Yeah, that was some bad RNG there.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Oh, that was mashed.
I feel like I've heard most of their comments, but that one was new. I've heard a couple of new ones today and yesterday.
This second shot into 13, fraught with danger.
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will
it was good.
Back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect.
Oh yeah, this one's headed
but it was good. Stay off the green. I want to chip that.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Look at that slope. I bet you almost have to hole this one out. Well, at least we did and didn't have to deal with it.
That's incredible.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
We're not going to watch that replay. We're in the zone now. Unless you guys really want to see replays and other players. But yesterday I was fast forwarding through all of it too because I wouldn't say I'm over the game, but I'm ready to play a different game. So I'm ready to finish this one out.
Time to hit another good drive.
I think we can finish this one up this week.
This one looks to be heading down the runway.
Even taking last week off.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Oh, look at that wind shift. I don't even know what to do here. Yeah, I don't know. Trey, are you into Dungeons and Dragons?
Shot this.
Or more of just kind of a passive, oh, that's cool, but not my thing.
Today, another great look.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's pretty tidy.
Yeah, there's your RNG. Yeah.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
All right, so we're going to put a little bit of backspin on this thing. And just pop her right there and see what happens.
Oh, that is flushed. Get on
Yeah,
the green.
there's your 6 mile an hour wind that ends up being like 12, but I'm not mad at it. I wasn't gonna shoot it. I wasn't gonna shoot it smack at the lake because then it would just not play RNG. It would just like, oh, 6 mile wind.
Well,
It died out.
Boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. Putting for
Did
a
he
birdie.
just say that's a
birdie with
boss
big
move?
wings.
That is not hit hard enough.
A 7-footer right here. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
7 mile an hour wind didn't really do much.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
You know, it's funny. They say I've been putting it on a clinic all day, but they really haven't. Like, the commentary wouldn't have hinted at that.
This really looks good.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, yeah, I'm guessing that's what we
are
got
at
the other day.
17th tee. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Hopefully not, though.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
See if it actually plays 5 mile an hour wind. Nope.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
You know, it's a downhill
Look at
putt, though.
birdie here. This one has eyes for the hole. Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now that
There's the
finds him
cleanup.
in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much
So,
hope
oh,
today.
you know how Salen's been updating us with their progress? They're at 116 shrines as of this morning. I'm so proud. It's awesome. Yeah, they're at 116 shrines. I don't know. I feel like because of every round I've done all 120 shrines, I feel like I have to continue that trend going forward if I ever play Breath of the Wild. Like, I don't feel... I feel like I'd be shorting myself now that I've done it.
Oh, look at this. Right
Oh,
down the
that's
throat.
going to make it. I think that's going to make it.
What
Yeah.
a shot. Almost went in the bucket. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
What was that that plugin you were talking about on Nicole's stream the other day? Was it Stream Guru? I want to play around with
That was an
emotes a little
start by this
bit,
player,
you know,
Rich,
having them
and
pop
they've
on
gone
screen
on
like
to
she
victory.
does, but I don't know
What a
which
way
one
to
to
win.
do.
It's very rare where you
I don't
see
know what
a
you've seen.
player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey.
Oh, Twitch Gurus
Thanks
for
joining
clips.
us. See you next time.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out and see. I don't have a huge amount of my own clips. I clip a lot for, obviously, for Nicole, but I don't really clip a huge amount of my own. my gameplay is so much different than that, so I don't feel like there's an opportunity to clip as much because I don't get the jump scares or, you know, really any of that other stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I guess that wouldn't be good for me, though, because I'm guessing would it be sound up or would it be sound down? Because if that's the case, I would have to watch out what I shout out for Nicole, because half of my clips of hers, or any of our clips of hers, has a little bit less family-friendly content. Alright, well, if you guys want to see where we're at, so we don't even look at that number 2. This one we don't care, because it's if we didn't make that one. Yeah, I would probably stay clear of the Guru. Yeah, so we got John Deere, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. These 2 are if you don't qualify for the first one. Alright, I'm going to go on mute really quick. I'm not going to do a stretch break, but I'm going to grab my water, because I have coffee now, but I'm going to grab the water, but not, like, do a full break, so I'll be, like, literally right back. Of course, I tried to trip myself with the headphone wire on my way out. Alright, so let's play the John Deere Classic. Get another tournament under our belt here. Justin Rose, bring it, man. Yeah, I don't know, like, if it would play at volume, that's the problem that I'd run into. So maybe I'll just hold off on that, because I'd like to keep this stream family friendly, just because Twitch has such a wide variety of audience. And I'm not saying that anybody who doesn't do family friendly is right or wrong, or I'm right or wrong. It's just kind of what I wanted to do.
Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And
we were absolute fire the first round, guys.
On social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win.
I have a feeling Emma's going to deliver when it matters most, mainly because she's not wearing a hat.
Good shot. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Emma, don't beat yourself up on that one. I think we're fine.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Henny, You've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Emma's not that gentle. She's just like, let's go.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5.
Oh, it's a par 5.
A very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Oh, absolutely fooled.
Emma doesn't get fooled very easily.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Is it just me, or did Rich just like list off pretty much every score you could possibly get just to cover his butt? He was just like, yeah, you could do really well or you could do really bad.
Against the wind to stick that one.
7 feet to the cup.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Yeah, you like the look of that right.
I just feel like he was like saying, you know, you can get really any score on that depending on how you play. Well, obviously. Obviously.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up.
Oh, you know, we've been on this course, but this was when we were on the Corn Ferry Tour. I recognize that statue.
With this player coming off an eagle at the last.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill. Blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Yeah, Rich is a little chatty today, isn't he? Goodness.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Yeah, we're not watching highlights unless you guys really want to, but I'm just going.
This. He is behind his rival.
We're going forward on this one.
Do the catching up that's necessary.
I don't think he will.
A birdie putter waits.
Well, that didn't break at all.
That was a gallant attempt. Job done. Let's head to the next.
We will.
Currently at 3 under.
He says that like we had an option, like we'd give up after hole what, 3?
Now on a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dog
like,
leg.
let's go to the next. Like we had a choice. Like,
and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
I might just do the sandwich and see if 9 takes it.
Going for less club here.
Just to let you know, the 9 really didn't take it, but I still was okay.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Apparently, me hitting a shot is a golf shot.
And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
No, I don't hate Henny.
Justin Rose.
She's my favorite out of the 3.
Shot on that last hole.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And after that effort, this is how the
It's just me. Does Justin Rose look like a zombie?
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
And I say that,
You like that, didn't you?
in reference to this game, not real life.
Deer
I don't
Run
know what
reaches
Justin
4
Rose really
carries
looks
and the
like,
fifth
to be
is no
honest.
different.
I love
So I
the
don't
second
know if I
shot.
could
Should
call
you
him a-
find
a
the
zombie
fairway,
in
you
real
have a
life.
very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green.
Yeah,
You
those
will
were
go
those
flag
were
hunting
different
with
golf
your
shots,
second
right?
At the 5th.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs this one to kick right.
You know, He really used greens in regulation differently than what we use it as.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
I like the little tractors as tee boxes.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Stop. Good ball.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Around 110 yards to go. And just one shot off the lead.
I'm going to put it a little bit hefty here. The 6-mile-an-hour wind could play, and I don't want to end up in that front bunker.
Yeah, that one's looking
and it did. It did, so I'm glad I went hefty a little bit.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And back to the play, shall we?
Yeah, of course he chipped that in.
This putt will take them to 5 under par.
Nope.
Not sure
That's
if
disappointing.
That one came out of the center of the putter.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Rich, you quiet your mouth.
Par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
You know what? I don't trust what you say anymore, Rich. After those snide remarks you just gave me. Oh my gosh, look at that. That pulled left like the wind wasn't even pointing that direction the last time I checked.
Left yourself an opportunity. Putting for birdie here.
We'll just throw it over there somewhere. Hey, not bad.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, we're
He's
not going to
currently
go over to
trailing his
Justin
rival.
Rose.
Let's see what happens here.
I don't trust
Let's take a
Justin
look at the current
Rose.
standings.
Can we get him checked for
By a few
PEDs?
shots after that hole.
It's a big ball.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
You know, it's not like Jeremiah's going to leave some clubs behind. So we're taking all of our clubs. In case you weren't aware, Rich.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
That's a real
Setting
name.
up here from about 155.
Okay, we're going to just put it over here because I have a feeling it's going to play more like 13-mile-an-hour wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
And it did play more like a 13-mile-an-hour
That's
wind.
well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And down it goes. And that will take him to
We're still
5.
not in first place, by the way, guys.
Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Somebody started off strong. I don't know how we're not in first place yet, but we're not.
On the golf course, make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Annie's usually pretty spot on about that, so I believe her.
Going with the 7. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Oh, I should have taken more off of it. Goodness.
And he's hit that inside the range. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This for back-to-back birdies. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Yeah, but and he didn't know the RNG was going to kick in.
Little par putt here.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
No, we're good.
Who'd have thought we'd see
He's hitting
this?
driver
He's
off of
behind
the
his rival.
fairway
Can't do the
bunker.
catching up that's necessary.
Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shot as a large pond.
I don't really have the option to not lay up for my second shot, I don't think, on this one.
Going forward in 2.
Especially with 8-mile-an-hour headwind.
Oh, that was pure.
9-mile-an-hour headwind. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Well struck.
Apparently
Sitting
Luke
at
is
5
okay
under
with that
par
too.
in their round, in a share of second spot.
We're just going to pop it right there, and I'm going to put it just a hair past, even though I don't think it's going to play with this club. Yeah.
Yeah, that one will play.
I had to play like it was going to pull
For
it.
a birdie here. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will
And
take
these
it
are
to
some
6
golf
under.
carts.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway.
Yeah, we clubbed down because the fairway would have put us in the, or the driver would have put us in the rough.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
I still can't believe we're not in first. Okay.
Opting for the 9-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes,
This guy's a
this
stud.
kid is a stud.
Ouch.
Oh, how'd you miss that one?
Big putt for par coming up.
We're still in
And now
second here,
over
guys.
to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's going to go in. You know it's
Let's take
going
a
to
look
go
at
in.
the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
My friend's just got a new puppy, and I
for the
just got a
hybrid, I
text with a picture of
This
it.
one's going right at the pin here.
My heart might be melting. I even put the backspin on that. Everything.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into a share of first.
See how RNG plays.
Oh, get in.
Oh, good. Thank goodness it didn't play
Time to
hard.
take a look at Justin Rose.
We're not going to take a
Who'd
peek
thought
at
we'd
Justin
see
Rose.
this? He is behind his rival.
We don't need to watch
Can't do the
zombies.
catching up that's
It's not
necessary.
that kind of stream.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, good move there.
There's a
Anything north
deer.
on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently tied for the lead.
Yeah. Pull one more, a little bit off of it. Let's see what
Showing some
happens
pitching
there.
wedge here.
Oh, look at how much it pulled. I did not know it was going to pull
Well,
left
that
that
one.
much.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
It's on a great line. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 8 under.
And we're still only tied for
Himself
first.
in a share of the lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
There's no way that dude can keep that up.
357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
I kind of do, actually. I knew it. This is what happened in the Corn Ferry Tour. I hit it in this bunker every single time.
They'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Should we give Salen another... should we give Salen a hint on his Breath of the Wild play? I think we should. Stop. Ball. Right, after this hole.
Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Just 3 feet to the cup. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope.
I don't like his finality of his statement. Is I don't need to do anything you say, Rich.
Side of the fairway. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Okay, so the 5-mile-an-hour didn't really play. But that's fine.
Nicely done.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
I don't know why I
Let's
didn't
catch
cut
up
through
with
his
the current
cutscene.
proceedings. This putt to get to 10 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Downhill and left. Yeah, that's going by like 20 feet.
There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. I like the look of this.
Glad you did, Luke.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Luke likes the look of that. I got an eagle and like a ton of birdies, and I'm still not.
After that hole.
Okay, so he backed off. Good. I was like, how is he keeping that pace up?
Hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Okay, so 6 didn't do anything.
Left-hand side.
I had to play like the 6-mile-an-hour wind was going to do something.
Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
I really did. I had to play it like it was going to pull 13. Otherwise, I'd end up in the water. That's disappointing.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold.
Dude, it was like a 50-foot putt.
That drives you bonkers as a player.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, that does not drive me bonkers.
Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards.
Hope I'm going to hit the tree.
Up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. must make birdie for the players in the field.
Should we just go for it? I think we should. Had I not hit the tree, I would have been able to get there in 2.
Handy effort, that one. And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2.
Let's see what happens there. See if the wind plays at all. It does not.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Guess what? We're not going to watch Justin Rose here.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
On a nice line.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
Heck yeah, we are. It's because we're Emma.
If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
I think that's a solid shot right there.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Okay, so I got to play this because there's water. I got to play this a little bit more right because otherwise I could end up in the water. Yeah, because look at that. It pulled more than it normally does.
Not bad. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
If it's up, it could be in.
There we go.
And this player is finished for the day. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place.
We're gonna
Rich?
do a quick stretch after this, but I'm gonna
just the opening day, lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
All right, so we're gonna do our first stretch. Appreciate it, especially with some of the chaos that was happening, and especially with the negative comments from them. All right, we're gonna do a quick stretch. Feel free to stretch as well. It's gonna be about 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna get up, get some string cheese probably. I'm gonna play the stretch scene. You might get an ad, you might not, who knows. But you're not gonna miss gameplay as long as, during the ad or during the stretch scene. So we're all getting up. But I'll be right back. I'm having string cheese. I don't know who Hey Dude is or what Hey Dude is. That lottery push is still there. Tetris has really upped their game too. Oh, is it? Yeah, I feel like I need to watch that trailer for the Tetris movie because I don't know anything about it. Does it look any good? Man, this is jam during the intermission. All right, let's play round 2. Oh, it's a documentary, or is it? That actually sounds kind of cool. All right, let's play round 2. Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe more of the mockumentary style. I might have to check that one out. Or at least a trailer for it to see what it's about.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Okay,
Today's
so that
coverage
tree
of the
plays.
John Deere Classic is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam, and Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
At least the crowd's standing in a safe spot this
You
time.
think that you should win, you kind of expect to win, but you know that there's some good golf that must be played to get you over the line.
You know,
say small leads are just uncomfortable.
You say that, but we've only played one round of golf here, guys. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's like you say I have a small lead, but 3 strokes or whatever I had after round 1 is not a small. Yeah.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Well done. Take the birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Currently 12 under.
Yeah, look, he rallied. He got an eagle on the first hole.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Dude, I'm looking to make a 3 here, okay?
Playing from around 230 yards.
Yeah, we're gonna pop it right here and see how this works.
Feeling strong, going for
Well, that 1 mile an hour wind's gonna play like 12.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
That was a quick look at Justin Rose, the zombie, aka greens and regulation guy.
That's necessary.
Putting for an eagle.
You know, it looks like just a little bit to the right. This double break here. Let's see what happens.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Sitting at minus 14 now for the event.
Take that.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
I don't know. You think I should play it like that and see if it rolls out at all? Or should I play it with this and take a little bit off? Let's play it and take a little bit off. Let's see how this goes.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, that's going to go long. Oh, not too bad.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Like 30 degree to the right. Let's see how that looks.
Looking good so far.
Oh, well played.
-4 in 3 holes.
Currently 15 under par for the event.
I can't believe that dude's keeping up pretty
At a
good.
par 4 hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
I'll miss that tree, don't worry.
Time for the second shot here at the 4.
Alright, so this -3 is going to play. Put a little bit of back.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
I don't think we've ever heard her say that
shall we?
before.
And back to the course with the live action. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, actually, that for
The putt
For
drops, and that's back-to-back
4 birdies in a row.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence.
Because an eagle
Now
is
6
better
shots
than a birdie.
in front after that hole.
Well, look, we got golf carts.
We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very
Well, let's
simple
see.
and straightforward.
Let's see if they do run forever. I'm probably going to end up in the rough here. I should have done a 3-wood, but... Ooh, I might end up in the sand, but... Oh, no, that's good. That's okay.
Didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Glad you
Yeah, he's
approved,
got
dude.
around 125 here. Had a fantastic drive.
Alright, so we're going to play it like it's going to play 3. And see, yeah, see. It didn't even play that. It put me on the right side of that ridge. Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Break? No?
Ooh, right
No
by
break.
the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
You look like a misread.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
It was a triple
And now
break.
over
I don't
to
know
Justin
how,
Rose.
like
He's currently
like
trailing
where
his
they
rival.
feel
Let's see what
that should
happens
happen.
here.
It hit the pin. I heard
Our
it.
leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Looks
I felt like the
that's
3-wood
right
was
one.
even going to hit
That's
it
your
long.
final shot,
That's why I
Steve.
backed off even one more club.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
We're not going to take a
Who'd
look
have
at
thought we'd
Justin
see
Rose.
this?
He
is
scares me.
behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
So last time we had an 8-mile-an-hour wind and didn't do anything. Let's see what happens.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh my, right by the hole. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
We're trying this.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, look how short it played.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
I don't think Emma gets that upset.
Yeah, good effort that one out of the bunker. And he needs this to save par. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Like I said last round, we're taking all of our clubs. That's what I have Jeremiah for.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, and I hit it soft, so we'll see.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
I'm glad I hit it soft.
Outstanding approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most,
Uh-oh.
that one ranks right up there.
He hadn't said that, and I always...
looking good, wasn't it?
I feel like that is a call for bad RNG, because I always miss that putt then.
Here.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get
It
your
doesn't
second
look
shot
that
somewhere
bad. I'm
around
gonna be
the green
honest.
to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Time to take their approach shot into the 9th.
Let's see what 2-mile-an-hour wind actually does.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Who the heck is Clyde? I thought his name was Luke.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Does anyone else know who Clyde is?
Here.
Well, this is one of
It's
those
Henny, Luke, and Rich, and then John hasn't spoken. He's freeloading this
How did that
course.
shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And as
Dude,
we
he
step
got an
to the
ego
10th
on
tee,
that
Rich,
hole.
Always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
He went from 9 to 11.
So far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
I'm guessing I will. If I were a guessing person, I would say I would be ahead, since I'm in first.
Great shot. Second shot here at the 10th.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna... Okay, so we're putting it right here, because if I end up short, it's not a big deal, but if that 5-mile-an-hour wind pulls like a 13... Yeah, see, it didn't pull at all. Yeah.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here.
Here we are. You're fair. You're probably right there. All right, so I'm thinking right about here, guys. Yep.
Wow. Well,
I'm glad it hit the pin, otherwise it would have gone all the way through
that
the green.
shot took some serious skill. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well,
it depends. Okay, Trey.
It is now 9 after that performance.
It's gonna play. Depends what you consider close.
Now at the
Like,
11th hole.
Par 4, 400.
If you're within 20 strokes, if you count that as close, then yeah.
Should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Maybe 30 strokes. I don't know. Either way, it all depends on what you think is close, right?
Pretty good shot there.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Okay, we're just going to do this. This is going in a sand trap, I hope you know.
Here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, look at that. I sped it up, but I did not know that it was going to pull back that much.
What's in front of
with an 8-iron?
This one will run uphill.
We're just going to throw it over here. Oh, it didn't break at all.
Shame it didn't drop. Putting for a par now. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that.
Last hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Okay, there we go.
Going with the hybrid.
It's going to go left,
Good
but it should stay on the green. Yeah. It didn't go as far left as I thought it would.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And golf carts again.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Yeah, so we're 17 ahead right now, Justin Rose. So he is keeping it close if you consider close within 20 strokes.
Back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Put it there. Okay, I put a little bit of backspin on, but we'll see what happens.
Should find the green here. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
We just climbed way out of that. We're doing better this round because didn't we shoot a -11 round one?
This hole is a par 4.
If you feel
so
brave, you can
we're already
take
-10.
Out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
I'm doing a 3-wood because I don't want to hear it from the announcers when I hit that sand trap up there with the driver. I just don't.
Second shot here on the 14th.
Just doesn't seem like a good time for me. All right, let's see if the 3-mile-an-hour wind actually plays like a 3. Not really.
Good shot there, Beamer. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Yeah, that's not why he's happy.
What are we looking at for
They
this
don't call
penny?
him Justin Greens and Regulation Rose for nothing.
Little birdie look in here.
That's frustrating.
Not really.
And that should secure the par on this one. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
Oh, does that tree play? Do we remember if that tree plays? I think it does.
Oh, that is bombed.
Oh, there was my hand hitting the table. In a fit of rage.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
I'm going up a club. 3-mile-an-hour wind's been playing a little funky lately. Yeah, it even played more.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. This putt is of 9 feet.
Yeah, but the green's like a sledding hill here.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
He thought he was going to be really witty with that
Still
statement.
opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, 1-mile-an-hour wind played that much?
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
I'm okay with just getting it close, guys.
A par putt awaits.
Dude, that sigh of disapproval, like, seriously, dude. Luke was not thrilled with that.
His rival, can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
I'm still in first,
Leader
guys.
is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's
Yeah, that
plenty of
tree
room to miss.
plays.
Second
We
shot
could have got
around
this in 2
green must
if that
make
tree wasn't,
birdie
if we didn't hit that tree round
players
1.
in the field.
Oh, well played. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm playing it back with the 5-wood. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. But that 3-wood would have gone. I would have had to be a little sassy with it. Yeah, like if this rolls off the front, I'm totally fine. Oh, we're going all the way in the bunker. Interesting.
Getting ready to play their third.
Was not expecting a full bunker hit there. Uh-oh, it's coming back at me. Okay,
So that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, but I'm still going for birdie, guys.
From the cup.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. An opportunity to make their par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently in 5th place.
Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. This has to be one.
We only have a 9-stroke lead. We better take up our game.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This one.
I'm glad you approved there,
160
Rich.
yards out.
See what 2-mile-an-hour wind plays. Okay, the 2-mile-an-hour wind's playing like a 10-mile-an-hour wind, but that's fine.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. And just a little bit of work was all that was required to complete that round.
So
And
we're
as the second
averaging
round comes
minus
to a
11s.
close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke.
You wouldn't know it if you heard the commentary during the round. Did not sound like I was flawless.
And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
All right, let's play another round of golf. Let's see if I get any stat points. Nope. I don't go into the locker room very much anymore because it really doesn't, I don't notice it that much, and I've got everything on pretty much all my clubs.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead.
Yeah, we're just calling them the peanut gallery at this point, I think.
Going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it
I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm fired up.
Emma's going to take unnecessary chances because we're up by almost 20. Like, I'm just going to be honest.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Just the start.
Oh, we're only up by 10. Sorry.
Currently in first position.
Still, that's not going to change the fact that Emma's not good. Emma's going to take unnecessary chances.
Cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble
all
on
day
the
long,
tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
We won't get fooled again.
That was wonderfully done. From around 220 yards.
Okay, so we're just going to do that. And probably that.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Sure, I don't fight as much as she claims we do. I'm going to be honest.
Absolutely flushed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Wow, that really died out easily.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
This is Justin Rose. And
that was Justin Rose. Moving on.
He's currently sitting in first place. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
I'm going up 2 clubs. Because I don't trust RNG.
Going with the 5-iron. Come on,
yeah,
down.
Look, it didn't play at all. But there's no way I could have played that short.
That's inside.
I would have ended up in that trap.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
I feel like this is straight on. It's going to go long if it misses.
Just didn't drop.
It was all downhill.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. This one's dialed in. They're nicely holed.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Here's
What are you
Justin
talking
Rose.
about, Rich? What tournament have you been watching? He hasn't made anything all week long. He finally got
And a
one?
quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this
What?
player holds the lead, with Brooke
I'm
Henderson
so confused with
trailing
that
in
statement.
second place. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
I don't think Rich is watching the same tournament I'm playing. I'm just being honest.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
All right, so we're playing like it's a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Let's see. Oh, I hit a little
Deep for the
soft, so we'll
9-iron.
see if it actually plays.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Okay, so it was actually playing 3.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what about this start?
That is definitely
And
a confidence.
Here's another look at golf carts.
So no change on the leaderboard.
In case you forgot what they look like, let's look at golf carts.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 4.
That's a tractor.
This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
I'm just going to take a little bit off my drive.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
All right, let's see if it plays like a 2-mile-an-hour wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nope, it's playing like a 7-mile-an-hour wind. But that's fine. I'm not worried.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
Looking for another birdie here.
It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
John, talk to us.
Oh,
What you got
John's
for us?
here.
Hey guys, we are checking in.
We
down
have not
here
talked to
with
John yet
Justin
this
Rose
tournament.
as he gets set for his
Oh, that's
next
because
shot
now
here.
we're not on the same hole, so
This
John
player must
kicks
be in
in.
heaven. Their lead is now 11.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm paying $300 for a round of golf, the clubhouse better look better than
Time to
that.
tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close.
I should have
make
gone
your
down
birdie.
even one more club, but we'll see what happens here. We're probably going to be in the rough. Yeah. All right, let's see if 4-mile-an-hour wind plays.
This looks to be heading to the green.
It did. So did my very little spin.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Ooh, the break didn't play.
That hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
I'm going with the fact that the 4-mile-an-hour wind won't play. And I'm glad I did, because it didn't. I just couldn't have that land any further short.
An approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
I don't think Justin Rose is paying attention to my score because
Like,
Justin
look at this
Rose
one.
is like so far behind.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Atta boy. Good
Well, I
shot.
took out the
Do you
driver.
like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
All right, let's see if the 7 plays like a 7.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's a golf shot.
As opposed to a cricket shot?
Or tennis.
Thank you, Rich. Finally, somebody calls him out on the fact that we're playing golf.
Whatever.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's lots of shots. Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 485 yards. The toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway.
I know I said this last round, but it really doesn't look that rough of a hole.
Chance of making 4.
I think we get a nice little hill here to let it roll out.
You like that, didn't you? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
All right, let's see if the 5-mile-an-hour wind actually plays.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
It
This
did.
looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his
Oh,
approach
we
shots.
got the
Another
Enfuego
green
comment. Look at that break.
That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after
There's
that
2
run.
tractors next to a giant
Over
golf
the
ball.
order on a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond.
Well,
on
the problem
right-hand
here is
side
it
of the
says
green.
do it with 1
Deflect your
putt
golf ball
or
if you hit
fewer.
a wayward one going forward into
Like if I go for the green in 2, then I'll probably 2 putt. If I don't,
For the
then I
second
probably
shot
1 putt.
At the 10th.
I think I'm going to end up in that bunker. Oh no, I'm short. Good.
That's tidy.
Oh
And
really?
here we are
Do
with
you?
the 3rd shot.
Tell me more. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. There,
And
1
it
putt or
goes.
fewer.
What a shot.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Is that a little ghost in front of the fire? But that's really cool.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there.
We've
Let's
got 2
find out what it
cutscenes
is.
after that.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets
It's a
set for
sock.
his next shot here on the 13th.
Okay, I can't tell from
And
this far away. My
maintaining top
resolution
spot
on that
the
monitor
leaderboard.
is so
After
tiny.
that, picking it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 4, 428 yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little
It's a
plateau
cool,
just above
cool
the
and
fairway
fuego though.
is very basic.
No, the resolution's really good. It's just I have my resolution on my computer screen. It's way small.
Yeah, that one will play. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from around 135 yards.
All right, let's see if it plays like 4-mile-an-hour wind.
That swing
Nope.
didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
We need to pick up the pace
Now
here.
teeing off on the 12th hole.
We need to
Par
do
3,
-4
was
here.
208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is
All right, let's see if
massive
this
in
plays
size.
3-mile-an-hour wind.
Opting for the 5-iron.
It has got this thing
It
dialed
does.
in here, looking good.
That was a beauty.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet.
Bam.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
All right, we need to have a minor. Hey, Zeus, how are you?
After that hole.
There's some golf carts on the screen. Pretty good. We got first in our last tournament, surprise. And we're on round 3 of this tournament.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers.
We have 8 tournaments after this.
Narrow green that slopes off.
We got 6 inches of snow or so last night. So I am not feeling that adventurous
from 110
today.
yards out.
Let's see if the 6 plays. Okay, if the 6 plays normal, that should be all right. Yeah, the announcer, I agree with that statement from... Oh, thanks for the photos. I see it just pop up on my watch.
This one here.
The announcers are being extra sassy.
Moving in the right direction.
Like rude, mean sassy. But I might run errands later depending how much melts out. We'll see.
The lead now after that hole.
But yeah,
this hole here is a par 4.
We're trying to get -3 here.
Yards. Almost every player in the field will
All right,
be
let's
giving
go for
it a whirl, knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle 2.
I'll end up in that bunker like I always do, but I'm really not worried about it. Oh, nice. It is currently 33 out here. And with a half a foot of snow that's melting. That is currently the status of this. Simmer down. Simmer down.
Almost went in.
Should be good enough to guarantee the birdie.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Time to take a look at the action at the 17th hole.
Yeah, so that was a birdie anyways.
For the day.
But yeah, we're supposed to be like 46 or 48 degrees tomorrow, so...
Big time play that one at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the park.
Yeah, and actually that might mean you'll get a little bit more, Zeus, because you're just east of Trey. So...
Lovely momentum
or you might be further north, I don't know.
Keep it rolling.
But you definitely... Yeah, that's... So yeah, you're just... That makes sense with where both of you guys are. But yeah, besides the announcers being sassy and me having eight tournaments left after this, we're doing pretty good.
That's some good.
Yeah, definitely.
And Henny?
You might as well. I mean, I know you got...
This is looking around 115 yards out.
I know you got, you know, we got the whole summer in front of us, but still, enjoy them while you can, right? Even with summer coming up.
Tiny looking shot, that one.
Because we don't know when that's going to start up.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
We've been skipping the cutscenes because I'm trying to get through these last 9 tournaments.
For 2 birdies in a row.
You start packing yet, Zeus?
Down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Well, I know you got a week and a half still, right?
Birdie's moving the right direction there, Luke.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just make sure. I know they have to follow a lot of rules with the pours, but
trailing in second place.
Still never hurts to keep an eye on it, right? All right, let's see if this plays like a 4-mile-an-hour wind.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second.
All right, so we just need to par the last two.
Looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play.
And that will keep our minus 11 average on each round.
Second shot around this green must make birdie for the players in the field.
Lining up from about 230 yards here.
I'm backing off a little bit. I'm even backing off more. Because I don't care if I miss. I just don't want to go long and have to putt back down that hill. I'd rather chip up. Or putt up. I mean, that works too.
That was special. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Well,
there we go.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now.
Oh yeah, and
this player holds the lead with Brooke
it's the three of you, right?
Place. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
If you can get to be the pilot and the co-pilot on Smuggler's Run, go for it.
Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Got a clear shot.
Those are the most interactive roles because it's a cockpit of 6, and like gunner's fun too, but the engineer, it's mostly if you want to see the scene but not do a lot and just ride along and not be interactive, the engineer role is for you. All right, let's see if 3 plays like 3. So you got Smugglers.
Bounce to the left.
That's actually that's fair.
Outstanding shot, high quality. A 7-footer right here.
You'll have to send me a photo of you guys standing in front of the Millennium Falcon.
And with that putt,
there, we hit a 57 this round. What else did you get, man? Actually, hold that thought. I'm gonna get up and stretch really quick, refill my water, and then when I get back, I would love to hear what else you planned.
Comes to an end. This player is absolutely dominating the field.
They're ahead of a host of players going into this final round. I'm hoping that this player gets a good night's sleep because this is going to be a pressure.
Should we try to sneak one more round in before we take a stretch?
Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
All right, we're going to quick stretch. All right, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Gonna throw an ad on, gonna throw the stretch scene on. I'm gonna refill my water, and I'll be back in 2.5 minutes. I think everybody should be clear of the ad. I'm back. Yeah, tell me more what you planned. I'm not surprised with the TurboTax or the PA lottery anymore. The other two are kind of random. Yeah, Zeus, did I tell you that somebody I hadn't talked to for like 15 years messaged me this week wanting me to meet him in San Diego for a punk rock show, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can afford that. Oh, nice. Nice. There's nothing, nothing that, there's no hints for that. That's always fun. It's always fun.
Going to bed with the lead, and
but that will be lovely.
It's probably weighing on them a little bit.
If there's a day compared to like
so they have to be excited.
Epcot, I would rather do on a weekend than the other parks. And not that I choose Epcot on a weekend over. Yeah, I enjoy San Diego, but it's the show is 6 weeks from now. It's with Soren. Over in the Land Pavilion. I'm not saying that, like, I would, if I was going to Disney on, that would fall over a weekend. Oh, hey, I was closer than I thought. I probably shouldn't have aimed that far left.
And here we are with the third shot.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Oh well, I wasn't paying attention. But no, you're good.
It's for par.
No, it's totally fine. I'm up by like 20 points. And my FedEx ranking is ridiculous.
Nice.
So if I was planning a Disney trip and it fell on a weekend, Epcot would be the Saturday or the Sunday, mainly because it's so big that even when it's crowded, it doesn't feel crowded or as crowded as the other parks. Like Magic Kingdom on a Saturday feels peoply, whereas Epcot doesn't feel as peoply. Does that make sense?
Sixes come on you quickly.
Okay, we're just gonna do that. It says I pulled right, but I pulled left actually on the controller. Literally. And Epcot's a little different. I don't know
Johnny Mac, what's the news?
if that's the vibe of your group, but I love the three Caballeros. Like, it's just cute and funny and hilarious in the Mexico Pavilion. Like, when I do a solo trip, I ride that just because I love the song and I just love the vibe. If you get a chance to ride Ratatouille, it's really cute. It's in 3D.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from
it's always a fun one.
Let's return to live play now. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
I don't blame you on that one because it's not one of Nicole's musts because we got a pre-screening. Now, mind you, our glasses were fogging up because we were wearing masks because that was then. 12-mile-an-hour wind didn't really play, but I'm glad I played it the way I did. We lost our spin in the rough.
That's a good-looking shot there.
But it's really cute. And even the area out in front, that fountain, like, here's your random fact, Zeus, that you can impress Christine and Lily with. The fountain in front of the Ratatouille ride, Disney owns a patent on the nozzles because it's specially made to make the water look more like champagne bubbles and lighter, and you know how they have the small bubbles? That nozzle is specially made for that fountain, the nozzles, to make it look like champagne bottles. And it will make more sense when you're there, but Just remember that of the Ratatouille, and you can impress everybody. Just be like, got a fun fact, guys.
Putting for par. And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead. With Brooke Henderson.
Even if we play flat today,
place.
it's
and
totally
I don't know
fine.
if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Oh, you know what? This is where a lot of the groups argue, and oh yeah,
with the 6 iron.
all great choice. I love the Navi River Journey, and it's not as exciting as the Flight of Passage, but for me, it's quintessential Disney, immersive in the ride. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's not exciting." It's not meant to be exciting. It's supposed to be immersing you in Pandora. That's so excited. I love the Navi. I love the music in the Navi River. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling anything here. I'm just trying to explain enough, but not explain too much. I don't know if you've rode the Navi because I don't think you were there I don't think it was there the last time you were there. But yeah, Animal will be lovely.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a long time. It definitely wasn't there in 2002. The park was only 4 years old in 2002 and didn't have half of what it has now. Just the funny thing is, it was open Earth Day 1998. The 12-mile-an-hour wind's totally taking this further. It played like a 4-mile-an-hour wind. Interesting.
This wind really started.
Well, it was funny because Michael Eisner made it to be a half-day park, and it's grown so much more than that.
That's frustrating.
And now it's definitely a full-day park now. But
in the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
And let's see what that shot did to the
and Animal is interesting. Animal's a lot of walking. It's what day do you get there on like a Friday night or a Saturday?
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Just remember that Animal's a lot of walking. Oh, Thursday midday, so okay. Just, I'm not saying you need to take breaks or anything or go have a siesta back at the hotel, but it might be wise to plan, like to split up Animal or if you have the park option, do Animal in the morning, take a nap, and then go back out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
But Animal I'm aware of how much walking Animal is. I usually do a couple things and then grab a cup of coffee, and there's a nice little patio thing that that played like 20-mile-an-hour wind, not 11.
That one seemed to get away
no,
from
RNG just kicked in, guys.
Wind wreaks havoc with the
that was more like a 20-mile-an-hour wind, not 11.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Judging it beautifully.
Okay, cool.
This one's for par.
I love downtown Disney.
Okay.
I just wonder, though.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here.
With Disney Springs is what it's called, but I still call it downtown Disney. I use both of them, both of those words.
This is how the leaderboard looks.
Okay, so you're flying in Thursday, just kind of getting situated, doing a pirate adventure dinner, you said, and and perhaps some Disney. That sounds like a lovely travel day.
We are at the 6th hole.
Yeah, no pressure, just kind of putts around, get situated, take in some of being there.
Wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I like the plan or not. It's all whatever you like, but that would be a similar plan to what I would do too if I was traveling midday.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh
He's
yeah.
looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Yeah, I totally would be doing a similar thing there. Let's see if 12 plays.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though.
Oh yeah. Get the heart rate, get your workout in today. Good job. Everybody give props to Jackie, because this snow that we got was not that light fun snow. It was the heavy stuff, and it was a half a foot. So mad props to Jackie on that one. I agree with that, Zeus. I agree with that. It is a victory.
And this one is for his par. And still in top
Jackie, we're just talking Disney because Zeus goes to Disney in a week and a half or so. So we're just chatting Disney, and I'm excited for him.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short.
Yeah, he's already said, yeah, it should be a good time for him. I'm so excited. Okay, we're gonna put this here. It's a backspin, and now it's either going to end up in the sand trap or in that crowd of people.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, it's chewing fiber. Goodness. I did not know it was going to be chewing. Yeah.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
It was on a good line. That's disappointing.
Oh, aren't they? That's weird. Zeus just had theirs load, so that should be good. There it went.
Right
there it
in
went.
today's rankings after that. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
I know Trey's not a Disney fan, so sorry, Trey, about this conversation. I know it's not your favorite one. But it is, some people love it, some people don't. Yeah, so to catch Jackie up, Zeus is planning on doing, they're traveling midday Thursday, and they're thinking about just doing on a pool day, kind of pool vibe, and perhaps Disney Springs. So that's the travel day. I think you're almost caught up now.
Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Doing Epcot on Saturday, we've heard so far, and then Sunday is Animal Kingdom.
Getting ready to play their third.
Yeah, you're caught up now.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
And are obviously going to Hollywood Studios because Studios is Friday. Okay.
This putt for par, and maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Disney trivia for everybody.
Today.
I think I've asked this before, but I'll ask it again. What movie did they originally have plans to associate, which is now called Hollywood Studios, MGM Studios, with when they first built the park?
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
What was that? 0752U? I do not know that film. No. I'm guessing you accidentally bumped up.
Facing here?
He's looking at perhaps one.
But yeah, so there was a film in mind that they were referencing a lot when MGM Studios first opened. and they were going to keep it a theme, but they decided not to. Oh, look at that. That's like 20-mile-an-hour crosswind. That's how that played.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon.
Yes.
Lovely touch.
Love watching this player around the greens. John, what's going on?
That should be a big hint for
guys,
Disney,
we are
though.
Checking in down here with Justin Rose.
With me answering yes to that question.
Shot here on the 14th.
It was both.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Could be some trying
Disney movie,
times
yep.
indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you
And
want
it was
to be.
a movie that had both live action and cartoons. Not older in reference to when the park was built, which was right around 1990. But old by today's standards, yes, obviously. But it was of the time during that.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
We're going in that bunker. Those are too old. It's not one that everybody would think of. You might, because I think you would know film well enough. But I don't think anybody else in chat would think of this film.
I love this type of character.
Unless their name is
Going
Nicole.
forward in two.
Because she already
all
knows
of
this
his
fun
muscles to
fact.
get
Because
that
we
one
went
hole, too.
hunting in MGM Studios or
Justin
Hollywood
Rose now.
for
Okay,
remnants
time for
of
return to the action.
the references to this film.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
I'm willing to
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now.
no, that is Disney, and that's exactly right.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little
You are
putt
correct,
just
Jackie.
above the fairway is very
I
nice.
figured you'd be able to get it. Yeah, and it was a collab with Warner Brothers, and the deal that they had to agree to with that is they had to have equal amount of animation time from each studio. So anytime Disney threw an animated character in there,
And this shot from about
that was
150
signature
yards.
Disney, they had to have an animated Warner Brothers character in there. So that's why the scene where he's at the bar, they had Donald Duck versus Daffy Duck playing the pianos because that was equal screen time. So they had a rule that in the contract that that the movie had to have equal time between the two studios.
Going with the 7.
Yeah, so still in Hollywood Studios, which was MGM at the time, like if you ever are there with Nicole, she can point it out too. When Roger Rabbit went through the
And Eddie, what are they looking at here?
the window shade and it has his outline, that's in Hollywood Studio right now in one of the windows. Same with references to the detective and the judge. There's a little plaque. I don't know if they've taken it out yet, but there's a little plaque in the rotunda area that references Hollywood Studio, or that references Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
But yeah,
He's got this
that was going to
for his
be
part.
a
This
theme,
one's a par 3.
and it's a very little known. Well, it's
208
more
yards
known
from the back,
than you know
and
you
saying
would think,
that,
but
this
it's
is
not a
good
common
birdie opportunity
known
as the green is massive in size.
thing about Hollywood Studios.
Going with the hybrid. This one looks to
But
be
yeah, you can see how
green.
not many people would have guessed that film.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up.
Here's another Hollywood studio question. We're turning this into a Disney trivia stream.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose.
Tower of Terror
set for his next shot here on the 17th.
is in Hollywood Studios and at Disneyland, which is now in the Marvel universe in Disneyland, but it was originally Tower of Terror. Which park had it first? Disneyland or Hollywood Studios?
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
I will give it a minute to see if anybody else wants to guess. Zeus, if you're still here, by all means.
What kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, the 11-mile-an-hour wind didn't do much.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking
So,
havoc with that shot.
there is a Tower of Terror at both Hollywood Studios and Disneyland Park. I think it's California Adventure. Which is now Marvel Universe and no longer, it's Guardians of the Galaxy something or other. But it was originally Tower of Terror. So there's a Tower of Terror or a version of it at each coast. Which one had it first, Hollywood Studios or Disneyland?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt coming up for his par.
And you see Jackie's
And
answer.
with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
No, not which had what. Which one had it first? That ride.
Handy effort, that one.
You know, the original,
Time for the second shot at the 14th.
original idea of it, not resetting it when it got reimagined. Well, Jackie's right. Hollywood Studios had it first. It did so well at Hollywood Studios that they added it in the California Adventure Park when they made it at the end of the 90s. Oh, yeah, opposite of what you thought.
Good chances.
And
right on 6 feet.
because it did so well, they added it over back to land when they were doing all the refurb stuff with Eisner. That was RNG right there. And that's why it wasn't a huge blowback from the fan base when they reimagined it, because it wasn't the original ride. So everybody's like, as long as we keep Tower of Terror in World, because that's the original ride and this is just a mimic of it, nobody cared that they, well, not nobody, but the blowback wasn't as big as like what they're doing right now with reimagining Splash Mountain.
Performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. This hole is a par 4.
But yeah, Jackie was right.
Pretty lengthy one at that.
Which is, by the way, FYI for the people who are playing the at-home game, Splash Mountain was not an opening day attraction or original attraction at Magic Kingdom. So it's funny how a lot of the blowback is, I want to keep you know, what it was intended to be. Splash Mountain wasn't added until like 1991. Yeah, so Splash Mountain was not an original vision of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move.
I agree with that. Okay, so Jackie, it's funny because a lot of people don't remember that ride, and I do thoroughly.
Now that's how you roll.
Because my first time going to World was when I was 16, so it was right in my wheelhouse. Oh my gosh, that's awesome that you have that stuffed animal. Okay, so here's my take on that ride. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to disagree with it. And I say this because I think this is where I stand with the ride. Just me, though.
Par 3 only plays 153, but
awesome ride. One of the best immersive experiences that I can remember from that era, from the 90s. Completely wrong park. That ride would have done awesome and probably would have lasted longer if it were at Hollywood Studios or MGM at the time, because it was too scary to be in Magic Kingdom. It was you hop off, it's a small world, and hop over to Alien Adventure, and you gotta explain why little Timmy is bawling his eyes out. Yeah. One of their best experiences, I feel, with one of the worst deliveries because of location. And that's just my opinion. Like I say, it doesn't mean anybody's right or wrong. It's just, I feel like that ride would have stuck around and would have gotten better audience feedback or customer feedback if it were in a different park. Any park. The best suited would have been MGM, but any park except Magic Kingdom. Like, even Epcot would have been fine.
Absolutely spot on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's right. But Japan is interesting because Japan, there's a standard because the government's so involved that, like, even Disney World, you know, has a standard of cleanliness that, you know, like, you don't see as much at Universal and whatnot, but it looks like a county fair compared to the one in Japan, just because they keep the standards so high. And yeah, I feel like they keep the standard high here, but it looks like a local fair, on you know, cleanliness and whatnot compared to the Disney Tokyo.
Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Look at that RNG.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that.
No, it's RNG.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
Yeah, we didn't play as good this round, but we didn't need to. And the wind is going crazy this round. I feel like, okay, and this isn't going to make sense to Zeus or Jackie here. Zeus, it will make more sense in a week and a half, but I think the new part of Downtown Disney or Disney Springs in World has more of that cleanliness vibe of Japan. At least the new section does. It's just, yeah, I didn't pull that way on the swing. That's RNG. And I really get that vibe.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And it's very
Chance
interesting.
to chip in for all the chocolates.
I would love to see that extend back into the parks.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
Jeremiah's just clapping. He's like, let's leave. Let's go get some spicy water.
By this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Yeah, and Zeus, you guys are gonna do the canteen
rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win
in
the
Pandora,
battle.
right?
They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios,
We
thanks
didn't
for
have
tuning
bogeys
in.
that round.
We'll see you next time.
What sucks is somebody else got 500 points on the FedEx Cup at the same time as me. No, we don't want that sponsor. No. Yeah. Well, not Olga's, because Olga's is in Galaxy's Edge. I'm talking about in Pandora, the canteen. I recommend that too. Like I say, you don't have to take anything that I recommend. I'm thinking out loud because I'm excited for you. All right, let's go to the Scottish Open. It's a quick service. Man, just going to town with this organ. Yeah, at Animal.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media.
Heck yeah, we were. We were talking so much smack on social media. Look at that pot bunker.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. And choosing the 8-iron here.
I didn't even need to put any back on it.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Oh,
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie.
Oh, we're playing Tony Finau.
And as we head to
Trey, you know what that means. He's going to chip into the sand, chip in from the sand, I don't even know how many times.
500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for
Oh,
your
we've
second
played
shot.
this course in the Corn Ferry Tour.
A good tee shot's a must.
I remember this course. Yes, the Sandmaster.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. What a drive that was.
Thanks for that, Henny. That's why Henny's invited to dinner.
Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
Don't worry, Tony Finau is going to hit from the sand.
Rival Tony Finau's attention before. They certainly do now.
Here,
What
check
an
it.
approach
He's in the
shot.
sand. I will
Yeah,
play.
great
I will
up
let
and
them.
down.
Yeah. Let's see if the
Let's take a look
Sandmaster
at what
goes.
Tony Finau's up to.
Yep.
He needs to
Oh, he didn't get it in.
He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
As we head to the 3rd hole, Rich.
Jeremiah looking boss over there.
Here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
I don't think we're going to have any problems. Yeah, that's it.
Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quick services in all of Disney World.
The Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet, and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, it had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world.
He's disappointed. That was a heck of a chip, Emma.
Being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
Yeah, I try to think where I like to stop in an animal.
Quite nicely through the first opening holes, birdies galore.
And definitely that's the place. Well, I should have hit it a little bit harder. Yeah, we're gonna be a little short. Yeah, it's quick service. You can do the online ordering.
He's currently trailing his
Are you doing the rainforest at Animal, or are you doing the rainforest in downtown? Just a heads up, there's 2 of them, so if you made reservations, make sure you have the right one. Oh, look at that RNG.
Steady now.
Okay. Yeah, that one's I like that one a lot better than the downtown.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just 1 off the lead.
I don't think it was nerves. I just think that we're taking what the golf course gives us. Like, who put fences around this?
Second shot here on the 5th. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that.
Yeah,
shot.
and I'll be honest.
Sand, looking to get up and down.
Oh, he's in the sand. Oh, he's missing him this time, Trey.
Great shot. So after that effort,
I play Animal a little bit different when I'm by myself than when I'm with the family, because when I talk about food. Because when I go by myself, I go to Tiffin's.
Here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the
and
Ooh, this is
Tiffin's is a sit-down fancy.
Pot bunkers on the front part of it, a big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
I don't know how to say this nicely. You have to be open-minded with your palate, because it's more of a, it's not a burger it's not a burger joint or anything like that. It's specialty dishes and whatnot. So it's a little bit more creative food selection. So that's why I usually just do it when I'm by myself.
5th birdie of the day, and with that, he'll move to 5 under par, managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
I think I should call it adventurous. Should have a more adventurous palette.
However, you find the fairway, now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Hey, cheers, Jackie. Thanks for stopping back. Thanks for playing in the trivia. Way to go on the shoveling, and good luck with those errands. Hopefully the roads aren't too bad. Yeah, Zeus, if we finally realize that golf trip, we can stop by Tiffin's if you're a little bit more adventurous. I should say when we finally realize that.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
It's just been such a chaotic couple of years, right?
Putt is underway.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, and I'm not one to go into the park ever. Like, I mean, we can, but if we're gonna do some golf, it all depends on how much we want to spend if we want to go into the parks too. But
most players aren't able to carry
because you have to get a park pass to do the
so they have
Tiffin's.
to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
But yeah, Tiffin's would be a nice, fancy last day dinner. So would Narcoosee. Space 220. Oh my goodness, that's a good last day too. I'm pretty impressed with that one. But I mean, from what you've told me, Lily isn't as into that.
Nicely done. Chance to move to 8 under here.
You gonna break? Oh, you are.
Surely it's going to.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8.
Yeah, and I know the group you're in,
Our leader is
and
a 3-stroke advantage.
equally fun vibe, but
is a strong par 3
different than
it is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you
than
absolutely
what like my
must
solo
avoid.
vibe
If you
would be.
miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slow
Yeah.
away from you.
You want just enough new stuff to keep them trying, but not too much that they get discouraged, right?
There's this one to kick right. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Let's take a look at what Tony.
Oh, he's in the stand. Let's see what happens this time.
Currently trailing his rival.
Okay, that's more like Tony Finau.
What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's tracking. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
You know what? Maybe I want to get frisky down that left side.
Well played, mate. Sitting at -9 for the day. Outright first here.
I'm getting a lot more sassy with Rich here. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Oh no, that looks pretty.
What a play!
Pretty straight on.
Rewarded for that play.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Slow down.
Oh, this was pure.
It was too fast.
That was a shot and a half. So close to the eagle.
Yeah, that's because it was too
Sitting at 10
fast.
under par for the day. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here.
Anybody concerned that we're not going to make the
This is one of
projected
the
cut
coolest
of
holes I've
plus
ever
6?
played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the screen, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got
it kicked.
more movement.
Look at that
than
kick.
any other green I've
That's
seen in
RNG
competition.
right there.
I absolutely love this hole.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's that by 10. This is nasty.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
All right, let's just pop this like right there. All right, 0 mile an hour wind. Let's see what plays. Oh, Emma, I'm sorry, my thumb fell off the controller. Yeah, that's going all the way back. I almost want you to roll off the green.
This would be a great par putt if you can make this.
I am not
Short
going to make
game has
that.
been
Here's our first
absolutely
bogey in like 3
fantastic
rounds.
today.
Why didn't you go all the way up? It's coming back at me. Okay, we're probably getting double bogey here.
Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Okay, I'll take double. I'll take double.
It's a bit disappointing.
Sometimes
big
you try
disappointed.
and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he
Everybody
do
in
the
chat
pitching
think they
up
were gonna
that's
see this?
necessary?
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
Yeah, we with a double
The
bogey.
12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
That's just inside the range. And now over to
I like the
Tony
different
Finau.
standard they hold me to
Breaking
compared
the
to
last
everybody
hole.
else.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
This one's tracking.
Beautiful shot.
There we go.
Now at -9 for the day. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you gotta hit
see
it
that
down
bump
the
in the
right-hand side
fairway.
as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Quality shot, that one. And
I think
Henny,
it-
what's he looking at here?
I think it's happy
He's
days.
got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, let's see what
That
happens.
one should find the surface.
I took the backspin off of it. Yeah.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
I'm okay with a -9 right now.
Not a bad
Got any
play.
plans today, Zeus?
Good
Just
looking
chilling
ball
out,
here.
having the windows open, hanging out.
This one's looking good.
Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that
Rich is
shot.
much more positive on this course for me than he was in the other ones.
taking aim from about 170 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Yeah, I do. I think we'll keep it at the 7-iron. Because I'd rather go short than long. Because of that ridge.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
You would, except RNG. Like that.
That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Leading by 3 strokes now.
Got a lot of par things going on here.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side. And
Oops, I'm going down the left-hand side. I'm already hitting, and he's like, don't go down the left-hand side. Oh, too late.
Good shot there, Beamer.
I'm glad he approves of that shot.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Got to make sure to repair your pitch mark here. It's going to leave one. It's downhill. Might even get some spin here.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
It didn't really spin. Henny, I don't know what to say to you.
Oh, well done. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
We're setting up for an eagle, but it's downhill. And it's got RNG. Look at that break. Oh my
that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's
okay, we'll take a birdie there. We're back to 10 under.
Up after that hole. All right, Rich, 17th.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
You know what? I have an opportunity to hit it in close over here, too, I think. Oh, I didn't know it kicked to the left. I don't know. Under my standards, that's not close.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
I'm just saying, my standards, that wasn't close.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. All right, Henny.
And Zeus, I'm going to troll you.
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity
Free the
to
locks.
make a par here. Currently at 10 under par overall. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this?
I like it. I like it.
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
I may keep those tags even after golf's done.
From around 170 yards here, currently leading by 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
I put just a little bit of backspin, but I don't think I needed it. Yeah. I was afraid it was going to just kick and go.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. 11 feet left to the hole.
Look at that slope back there. I have a feeling this hole is going to be a pain in the bum later in the week.
It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. And that round is now in the books. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Slim lead with multiple rounds to go here, Luke, but I gotta say, I'd rather be in the lead than chasing.
Same.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Should we sneak one more round in, guys? I think we can get another round in before I head out for the day. All right, we're gonna probably speed through all the cutscenes though, because when I speed through the cutscenes, if there are any, I end up being able to do the round in 20 to 25 minutes instead of 30 to 35. Because there's really, the cutscenes add up.
For the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this second round action.
I thought those were sheep the first time that
as this player starts their round
game.
in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, they've got the
Wait, you want me to play the
they're
cutscenes, or are you trying to scare me?
Chasing pack, so
I
they
guess-
can't get too wrapped up.
And welcome,
what's
Kabini.
going on behind them. They've got to
How are you
keep
doing
their
today?
nose out front. They got to keep
It was good.
pushing along
It was good. I
and
enjoyed
play
it.
the golf course. Don't think
I
about
did not
who's
enjoy the
chasing you
drive
down.
to it or
Just
home,
think about playing the golf course.
but the
If you do
actual
find themselves
film
falling back
de
a little
cinema
bit,
was
then they
lovely.
need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up
we
with a different game
we
plan.
got.
But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right
Thank
now.
you for
and-
trying to
and
scare
keep
me.
that in their sights.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.
We got a lot of snow last night, and the driving was awful. I'm just gonna call it what it is. 7-mile-an-hour winds, playing like 13, guys.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not
Yeah,
taking
D&D.
enough club to get it there.
It was enough club to get it there. It's just 7-mile-an-hour wind played like 13.
Well, excuse
Yeah, right?
me, princess.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of laughs, a lot of action. I didn't know what to expect because I hadn't watched really any of the trailers. I knew what to expect on the road, and the road was just as bad as I expected. To give you kind of
Time to face a par 4 now.
Strong par
an
four,
idea,
just under 500
Kabini,
yards. The
it
bunker down the
was
left-hand side.
about
Must
22,
avoid
23
if you want a clear
kilometers,
opening for your second
and it took
shot.
me
Narrow
an
fairway
hour
up there.
to drive.
Tee shot's a must.
And it's all highway, so I'd be averaging somewhere around 80 or 90 kilometers an hour normally.
This one's looking good off the tee.
yeah.
That should find the short stuff.
Other than that, it was fine. It was good. Enjoyed the company. We had a party.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Penguin was there. Jackie was there. Idioscopics. Faticus was there. Pam was there. So the whole posse on Penguin's stream was pretty much there. So that was a good time. Oh, we got a dad joke coming in hot.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
We are not
He's
taking a look
currently
what Tony
trailing his
Finau was up to.
rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course.
Yeah, it was
with
fun.
Live action. And this putt is from
Oh,
33 on the score.
I might have shared that with Kabini already. I told, because he came in my stream right after you left yesterday, Trey. I told him that you missed he missed your joke, and I shared it.
Putting for a par here.
But maybe he forgot. I would try to forget it. Forget my stream too, but not. Maybe the joke was good enough though. Kabini, do you remember the joke?
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
How's rendering going? Oh, Zeus wants to know. I forgot that Zeus may enjoy this dad joke as well. I cracked up at it. Marriage is not a joke, guys.
Getting
No,
ready
I'm
to
kidding.
play their third.
What do you think? Right about there? Let's put it right there. Oh yeah, I'm jamming out.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Thank you, Zeus.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Looking good. Oh, just missed.
That's fair, Kamini. That's fair. Yeah.
A par putt away.
How's the editing going? How's the rendering?
Sitting at
How's
10 under par.
how's the new software going?
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Everybody wants to know, I'm sure.
Awesome
I
stuff.
want to know. I'm guessing Zeus would love to know. Zeus, you know that Kabini is making shorts on YouTube now. He's got a new channel, right? Were you in a stream that I shared this?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his
Oh, that's good.
rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be some good fun. Kabini hasn't shared his link even though I said he could. Like the last 3 times I've announced it. But I'm telling you, you should go follow him. If Kabini has the courage like Emma here to share his link for Zeus, by all means. Or whisper it if you don't feel comfortable putting it on the chat.
Birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
That's how
It's
today's
time to
been
step on
going.
the tee here at the 5th.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because
You're not
this
using
green
my
has
stream
got
to plug
all
my
kinds
or
of
plug your
danger
channel.
on
I'm
it.
using my
Twists,
stream to plug your
turns,
channel.
bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Yeah. Right? Like not once have you brought it up without me asking. Zeus, if he puts a link in the chat, ban him. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm using my channel to plug your channel.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
Now you can throw it here too, or if you would prefer to have it in a whisper, so you have the link not just on the stream. Go for it.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
But yeah, you can put it in the channel too, in the chat.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Exactly. No, obviously not. You know, Jules still has Instaban. No, Jules still jokes about the time that I accidentally banned her. When there was an ad right above her message and Zeus beat me to the ban of the message, and then she got banned, and she thought I was actually banning her.
Well, that's a handy shot.
And it was like, oh no, that was accident. So we unbanned her really quick, but yeah.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This for back-to-back birdies.
I kind of want to do a ban gamble though, with a random number generator.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
A wonderful putt.
Yeah, there you go, Zeus.
To make birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
No pressure now or later,
Now.
but just remember YouTube is set up that it's free to sub. And I know that YouTube's
And after a birdie last, we'll take the
requirements to be affiliated for them is quite steep, because you need 1,000 subs. So, you know, I always say, you know, if it's free for us, why not help a friend out? I haven't had a chance yet. It took me an hour to get to the film yesterday, and I left almost right after my stream. And I know we talked yesterday at my stream. So I am sorry I have not yet. Nice, Zeus. Oh, look at that 7-mile-an-hour wind. That was aggressive. It's on my list for today, Kabini.
Well, that's certainly showcasing.
I got home at 2:30 in the morning.
Impressive.
2 big hits there.
After the
in
film.
on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, let's get back to the
That was
action.
a cool angle, cool camera angle.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this par.
I appreciate that. And I'm guessing the celebration was in the fact that Zeus subbed to your YouTube channel. Dude, you're almost at the same amount of subs as me. I'm at 18.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Just 4 feet remaining between him and...
I lost some subs because I went from snowboarding content to gaming, and all the snowboarders stopped remove their sub from me. But yeah, if anybody wants to follow me, there's my stuff.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This looks to be heading...
I'm telling you, they look like sheep from up here. Oh, stop.
And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
I think she's right. Yeah, you're on my server, and I think you're on my YouTube too. I'm not sure if you're on my YouTube, but I think you are. And yeah, the Twitter one I'm probably going to remove because I'm not going to keep that garbage. There's a lot of moves that were made by them the last couple days that I'm just like, yeah, I'm good.
I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Currently 14 under for the event.
Yeah, I think you are.
Teeing off now on the 9th.
That's like usually when it's just the 4 or 5 normal people that I have here. That's why I don't ever push those links, because it's like I should, because there's people who come in and go that aren't normally here, but it's like you guys don't need to see it over and over again. You're all subbed to my YouTube and everything already.
Got eyes for the flagstick.
And really, what the YouTube channel is just, unedited playthroughs of my streams. I mean, I'd like to do some editing later. I just haven't had time. But right now, what it is all unedited, edited items. Today I'm posting the final video of Manish Cap of the raw playthrough. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I looked at that no death.
Opportunity to make their par.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Zeus. I looked at my no death playthrough, and
back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this?
It was sloppy compared to my last playthrough, even though I had 3 deaths last time.
These two go head to head. Not too sure exactly.
So it's funny how much better I'm playing in Breath of the Wild.
Love watching these two compete.
Even though that one had a no death. It was all RNG. I'm talking a lot about RNG these days. But no, it's all that first 5 hours if you die or not. Oh, Zeus, by the way, I've been talking to Salen today, and
second shot here at the 10.
He has 2 shrines left now. And one's the Hyrule Castle one, and the other one is, I don't know if he's here, so I'm not going to say it. Actually, he asked for a little bit more help. It's the one, the Test of Heat with the Gorons, up over by
That'll work. That's fine.
Gerudo Valley,
And here we are with
but it's up on the ledge.
Ooh, that almost went down.
You got a lot going on this
They'll
week,
tap
man.
this in for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number
Yeah,
5.
he pinged me during the stream that after the stream I'm going to
Let's
help
take
him
a
with
look at what
the
Tony
test of
Finau's up
heat
to.
Who'd have thought
with the
we'd see
Gerudos
this? He
over.
is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
I'm trying to give hints though, and not just say, "Hey, it's right there." So I'm gonna probably tell him to fly northeast from that Gerudo Tower, because that's where it is. But the problem with that one is it doesn't beep at you. You don't get the feedback from your Sheikah sensor. This is hitting a bunker.
Going with the hybrid.
All right.
Nope, it's going long.
A little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, the 8-mile-an-hour wind didn't do anything there.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Just didn't drop.
I'm sure they'll say it's
Not too
disappointing.
bad. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Let's
I'm not mad with this with today's
Just
play.
a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This
Yeah, Zeus, what do you think about a Link to the Past playthrough after I finish this game?
Well, excuse me, princess.
Fine looking strike, this one. It'll find the
Thanks,
green.
Kavini.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
I love that you guys are starting to play with the sounds
Don't
more.
mind the look of this. Gee, that's good playing.
I feel like Kabini was the catalyst on
Leading
this,
by 5 shots after that.
and really amped up everybody else's sound alerts game.
Time to see what this par
I need to
has in
add some more of
store.
those. See, look at your impact, Kabini, on chat. No, Zeus was playing sound alerts,
That's
but I
nicely
think
done.
you've really escalated
Playing
the
this one
game.
about
I'm a
130
bunny.
yards out.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
That will make me laugh every single time. And I don't know, Zeus, have you ever played that one
Pitching
before?
wedge here.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
this
Look
is
at
on a
that.
fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
I know.
Looks like a pretty
Yeah.
straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for a
Well, that's what I'm
birdie
saying
run.
is normally you were a catalyst to get this action started, really. Oh, come on.
And it'll be frustrating inches from making that putt. Just a tiny putt
mean,
is all that remains.
Look at what's left. Like it's in the hole.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Oh, I should have put more backspin on it.
Outstanding approach shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today.
Yeah.
Another great look.
Putting for birdie.
Like 2 centimeters away. Oh, look at that.
line was
That's going to
looking
keep
good,
going
wasn't it?
too.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Ooh,
There's your RNG.
And this next putt,
Yeah, for
it's
bogey.
for bogey.
Yeah, they had to kick me one sooner
Let's
or
have a
later.
look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens.
No, I'm
here.
excited for A Link to the Past. I haven't played that. I mean, I played like one day after I'd finished a Breath of the Wild playthrough. I played a little bit of it on stream just to finish up the stream because I had some time left. Other than that, I haven't played A Link to the Past for years. So this should be interesting. I want to play Ocarina of Time, but the mapping of the C buttons from the 64 are weird on the
Setting up
Switch
this
controllers.
shot with the wind in their face.
It would throw me, to be honest. Okay, we're going to try that.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
It's an island out there. Oh, the 7-mile-an-hour wind ended up playing like 13. Just so you know.
Okay, that'll work.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
But if I don't get it, you're going to talk smack about me, announcer.
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
That's completely fair.
On the lead now after that.
I'm not good at the shooty hoops either.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Let's see what happens.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
No, just Emma. I know you can confuse Emma for a cannon, but, you know.
This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
All right, let's see if the 8-mile-an-hour wind hits this with the 5-iron.
Going with the 5-iron here.
I clubbed down because the 8-mile-an-hour wind played like a 13 last time, but played like a 3 this time. I'm still not mad at that.
You like that, didn't you? Well, this is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par.
I'll still take that birdie.
Yeah, fair effort. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
I don't think so.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
We've kind of flattened out this
Here
round.
we are at the 17th tee.
This is an amphitheater style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
Yeah, we're doing that. It's going to go way right.
Hybrid, I think.
And I think it might go through, but that ridge, RNG would have played that ridge, and I would have ended up way to the left if I had not played it this way.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh my gosh, Tony Finau. His putting game's upped.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Slow down.
That was a gallant attempt.
Still rolling.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
You're for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Yeah, we did. Even though we let Tony Finau play through a couple of them, we still did in 25 minutes.
Oh, well played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
I'm going to play this like 13 because of what she said.
Going with the 8-iron here.
And I'm glad I did.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
Bam.
And
-7 on day 2.
Today.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done is
we received $10 for that day of golf.
Flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of
That's
myself,
all we got time for.
Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
I don't see anybody I want to raid. Yeah. I don't think we're going to raid anybody today. I don't see anybody I want to raid. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your first day of April. If you have mortgage or rent, don't forget to pay it. I paid mine right before the stream, that's why. Have a great day. Yeah. It's funny you do a DuckTales reference right there, because I watched that yesterday. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I'm probably going to try to stream a couple hours tomorrow just to get through. Before I head out, I'm going to walk through. I know I've been doing this more frequently, but I like to keep a pulse check just because we're getting close and we've been going a long while here. So right now we're 2 rounds into this one, and then we have this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after this round. So we're getting like 2 tournaments a day. A little bit, almost 2 tournaments, 1 3/4 a day. So we should be pretty close. What did I say?
I'm a bunny.
7 and 2 rounds left. Appreciate that. Yeah, 7.5 left. So 4 days. So that's four streams if I do a standard 3.5 hour. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow, and we'll see how many errands I finish. But appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll catch you soon. You should have seen what's his toes. Here, I'll find him. Oh, I can't scroll down, but he's not even in the top. But the last guy I had a rival with, he looked like he was getting into greens and regulation too. So, Justin Rose, I think. I don't know his first name, but anyhow, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch everybody soon. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Have a great day.